Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to turn this ATX PC power supply into your lipo charger power supply. It's real easy, cheap, and definitely gets the job done. Alright, so when you first get it, I ordered this off Amazon for, I think it was $22, $23. It's the 500 watt. It's the ATX RP 500. It's pretty good for the money. But when you get it, it's going to have all these cables coming out of this hole. Alright, you'll take the 24 pin connector, and there's a green wire in there, and right to the left of it is a black wire. Alright, that black is your ground and that green is the power on. So you'll need to jump it off. Just take a little paper clip, put it in there just like that, and whenever you plug it up and you hit the power button, it'll come on. If you don't do this and you plug it up and hit the power button, nothing happens. Alright, this is made for a computer, and you know, when you power it on, it don't actually power on until you power the computer on. So that's what this is for. So but me, I traced these two wires back in here, cut them, and bridged them together and put some heat shrink over it. But alright, you wanna there's 4 screws on top, take them off, and this the fan is plugged in right here. You can just unplug it so it can be out of the way. But you know, you got all your wires right here, all these connectors. Okay, now the yellow wires are your 12 volt, the red wires are your 5 volt, black wire is ground, your orange wires is your 3.3 volts, and the blue, purple, gray, brown, orange, all those we're not going to need for the battery charger supply. Alright, but you know, if you have something that needs 5 volts, you can use a 5 volt too. But me, I'm just charging with 12 volts, so all I'm using is yellow and black. But you know, you just take some yellow wires, strip the ends of them, put them together. I had put, I put 4 together on one, and I put 2 together on the other. Alright, so this one's pushing out more amps than this one, because I have 2 battery chargers and one needs more amps than the other. So, and then on the bottom you just put your ground on those. I got 4 grounds on that one and 2 grounds on the other. And I bought these binding posts off Amazon for $5. And this screen type front on here is perfect. You can just clip out the little hole. And I also got these 1/4 inch grommets off Amazon for $5, I think. You know, put your grommets in there first, then slide the binding post in there, and then you see how I did on the other end. Just get you some electrical connectors and slide them on there, screw it in, and that's it. You know, then you just put it all back together. You know, put this in there real nice and tight. Make sure you don't break anything off, any kind of resistors or capacitors in there. Also, be careful when you're taking this apart, especially if you just unplugged it. Especially these two capacitors, they will still hold a pretty decent amount of charge. So wait about 5 minutes after you unplug it before you take it apart, just to be on the safe side. And then it just slides back in there, back on there just like that. And then you screw it in, and let's see, let's get some power to it. Plug it up, and this one right here is extremely quiet. That's why I like it a lot. And your battery charger, you know, like this one, it's got the XT60 with the banana plugs. It's perfect. This is the one that takes more amps, so I'll hook it up on that side. And you know, I've got my other charger, the B6, which, you know, I think a lot of people's got this one. You know, if I was using it, I just plug it up on that side too. That way I can get a lot more charged in less amount of time. But let me get a battery. Alright, so let's power it on. See? Power it on. And you can't even hear this. The fan's going. And that's all there is to it. And you know, like I said, if you're using two chargers, power it on. And they both got power. And this charger right here is 200 watt 10 amps, and you know, I've been able to charge 4 batteries on it at 3 amps, so that's pretty good. But you don't want to overcharge. I mean, you don't want to charge at a higher rate than the battery takes. Make sure you find out, you know, what rate your battery needs to be charged at. Like most of my batteries, they're usually at a 1C rating, so a 1500 milliamp battery needs to be charged at 1.5 amps. But that's it. Easy. There you go.